Turn this light down a bit. I don't know how it's going to go this live. Just because, I'm not feeling very well today. But I wanted to come on here anyway. Let's hope I just don't have to leave. I've got gastro flu. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do I feel sick? And I'm sure anyone that's ever had it knows just how bad it can be. Without going into too much detail. I can already feel my stomach clenching. Hi Mel. How are you? So it's afternoon there for you, is it? My skin needs some not dehydration, hydration today. I should be using the Garnier SPF on it, but it doesn't give me enough of what I want. Good, hope you're good. Yes, it's 2 PM. Okay. I'm not doing that great, but I'm hoping this video will be a distraction. Thank you for asking. Okay, so the day cream I use is just a normal one. L'Oreal Hyaluron Expert Day SPF 20. I'm sorry. I don't know how long it's going to last for. I thought it'd be gone by now because it started yesterday. But no, here I am. Still having symptoms. Right, I'm going to go in with the Sun-Kissed Skin Nourishing Under Eye Serum, just like usual with this. That has to be frustrating. Is there any medicine for it? Not really as such. I mean, there is certain things you can do. Basically, I've got gastroenteritis, so they call it gastro flu. And I can take things, but then it's just going to make me constipated. And I don't want to be constipated either. Sorry, that's like going in is graphic. So I just have to grin and bear it. And then there's a sick part of it. Can take anti-sickness tablets, which I am doing, because obviously I've got epilepsy and I can't be like throwing my tablets up. So the most important thing was to actually sort that part of it out. So I do have anti-sickness tablets. I haven't been sick for a few hours, but oh my gosh, last night was horrific. And I didn't even eat that much. That's the worst part. Right, let's put some of this pore minimising spray on. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be okay, because then that will be 48 hours. But I believe it can last a lot longer. And because I've taken the anti-sickness tablet, it's like I want to be sick, but I can't because I've taken that tablet. I'll be alright. I'm like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. I'm just feeling a bit sorry for myself today. It's like, damn you, body, you're letting me down. We can use my Shop My Stash foundation today. I've been avoiding using it and all the other Shop My Stash products really because I wanted everyone to have a chance of seeing what I'd pulled. But that video's not got that many views anyway. Oh, that's okay. I don't blame you at all. It's okay to have days where we just don't feel happy or excited. I'm always happy about the makeup mill. Always. Always happy about trying new things. This is practically a new foundation. I don't know when I got it. I think I got it with points. This one is in porcelain. So this one is the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. I do feel though it is a smidge dark. Yeah, that's way too dark. We'll just try and thinning it out. I've done like 1.5 pumps. This is why I've come on here now, because I do get excited about the makeup. Especially when I pulled new makeup to use for the week. It's like it's all new stuff. And to be honest, like I said, this foundation isn't old. So I'll be using this probably for the majority of the week. Right, let's go in with some Sunkissed Skin Hydrating Face Mist. I thought more people would have been in this live. I mean, it's 9 o'clock. That just goes to show you can never time it. I feel like this light is way too bright. That's a bit better, I think. Oh, I forgot to put my my glowy stick on. I might have to put a little bit more foundation around the cheek area for extra coverage, but let's just do the forehead first. Hi Lisa. I just saw your text message. I will get back to you. Your face is always so pretty. Thanks, Mel. Right, I'm just going in with a bit more of that hydrating mist. I might actually put some of that glow stick on just over the foundation. Sometimes it doesn't disrupt it. I mean, it's pretty glowy, isn't it? Just with the day cream on underneath. Yeah, let's try and find it. And thanks, Lisa. I don't look beautiful though, do I? I feel like someone's kicking the shit out of my insides. As long as my skin isn't paying for it. Oh, you've got to laugh, don't you? Otherwise you'll be crying. You'd be on the floor going, oh, yeah, it's so bad. Right, so that's a glow stick on. I feel like I'm the same though. Death warmed up. Luckily I got into the doctors today. I don't think they can't not see me though when I'm spewing up everywhere. Because of the medication I'm on. Obviously, if I take my meds and then even like half an hour later I'm sick, it's not digested the medication. And if I've not digested the medication, I can start having seizures. So they had to put me in as an emergency. So I've had a fun day. Okay, body collection concealer. Still not got to the point where I need to take the stopper out. Do I like it? Do I like it? I don't suppose it's the worst concealer I've ever tried, but it's not the best. Yeah. Well, at first they were saying, oh, I don't think we can fit you in. And I said, look, can I see Dr. Such and so? And he said his name. Because he's like my primary caregiver. And he said, well, he's busy. And I said, well, if you explain to him that I've got this and this, I knew what I had before I even went in there. He just confirmed it. And then that I'm throwing up, then he'll want to see me. And she said, why is that then? And I said, because I've got epilepsy and I'm being sick over and over and over. And she's like, oh, okay. I hate it when they say, I don't know if they say it in your doctors, but they're like, it's almost like a triage system. And they're like, and can I ask what the problem is? My mum said, no, you can't. I'll tell the doctor what my problem is. So anyway, goes in to see the doctor, explains my symptoms, and he's like, you've got gastro flu. And I'm like, I know I've got gastro flu, I know. And then he's like, well, I need to give you some anti-sickness, which I absolutely hate, because now my body's fighting against being sick. Because I feel like I can be sick, but it's not coming up because of the tablets I've taken. Damn body's letting me down. I said that before you came in here. I don't think you should have to explain to the receptionist kind of a breach of privacy. You do though. In my doctor's surgery, you do. It's almost like they think that the hospital, they do it at the hospital, which is fair enough. They triage you to get to the nurse at the reception there. But you expect it there, don't you? You don't really expect it at a surgery. Suppose you could say no. But at 8 o'clock this morning, I didn't feel like being arsey. So I was just saying, I hope it's gone by tomorrow. All I've really done today is sleep a lot. Oh, I didn't put any pore minimiser on either. It doesn't matter. See, I'm missing steps in my makeup. Never mind. Okay. Elf Instant Lift Waterproof Brow Pencil. It's a good brow pencil less for like £4. I would get it again. I thought when I got it, is it going to be, do you know how you get these brow pencils and they're really, really stiff? I thought it was going to be like that. It's that shade, deep brown, so the kind of shade my brows are already now. I feel like these brows, like I tinted my brows over a month ago now, and it only lasts 28 days. I feel like these brows are just a bit darker than my natural colour. When I was being born, my looks didn't make sense. Red hair, dark brows. But the dark brows come from my mum's mum. But she had jet black hair. And I used to have this mono brow that would go all the way across. And this here in the middle, it wasn't so pronounced because I just had one brow. So that's that. Another palette that I want, guys. They've been out a while. You know, it's not nothing revolutionary. Let me get my powder. I'll use this Fenty Beauty. So you might be surprised because I think the majority of it is matte. But I think it's cream to powder from what I can see. So Huda Beauty brought these palettes out, didn't they, last year? And I can't remember the exact name of them. But I think there's two of them. One's a complete cool tone dream, and it's that one that I want. It's called Greige or something like that. I don't have that many cool tone palettes. So, if you've been watching my other videos, my mum got me the Natasha Denona Yucca palette for Christmas. She also got me the Beauty Bay palette for Christmas. So they're at my mum's, but also I bought the Natasha Denona Xenon. And my mum didn't know what to get me for my birthday, so she's bought that off me, even though I paid for it already. So I haven't actually bought anything. So there's been no breaking of the no-buy, so I just want to make that clear to you guys. And I wouldn't have considered it breaking of my no-buy, even though I'd bought it now, because I wouldn't have gotten it until Christmas. And that's way past my no-buy ends. And then there was a little bit of money left over, so what I was thinking about doing, because the palette costs £38.40 and she normally gives me 50 for birthday, 50 for Christmas. And what I was thinking about doing, this palette has been on my wish list forever. So I watched all the swatches on YouTube, and I just got this blah vibe off from it, which I was really, really surprised at. Excuse me. And that's Taupe palette by Colourpop. That will not be coming into my collection. Are you guys surprised? I'll make do with my Going Coconuts. I like how glowy it is, even though I've not put anything underneath apart from day cream. So that's that. Even though I only did my makeup yesterday, I'm sat here now thinking, what's next? What's next? I think it's bronzer, isn't it? Hi babe, how are you? Right, we've got a lot going on in here. For those of you that haven't watched my Shop My Stash, look at that. A lot. And the whole point of this week's Shop My Stash was not to have that much going on. Obviously, I have a problem saying no to things. At least it's not a problem with online shopping anymore. Because boy, oh boy, oh boy, did I have a big problem with that. I feel quite ashamed about that. You know, I feel quite ashamed about the fact that there was an addiction there. Because anything can be an addiction. It doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol related. If you can't stop doing something, that's an addiction. Well, how are you? I'm glad you are, babe. I'm not doing so good today. I'm hoping this video will distract me. Oh, sorry, I've not shown you. It's the Elf 10 lines. I think what I'm going to do after this is finished, because bronzers, like cream bronzers like this especially, are one in, one out. I want that contour one, that Elf contour wand. And I did see a really nice Fenty Beauty one. And then I also saw Give Beauty. Do you know how she does those duos? They're on sale, both of them, on Sephora. And they've got my shade. But even when they're on sale, it's like, damn, you're expensive. I was trying to figure out what me and my mum could do. We're going to the Lake District for 3 days. Well, really, by the time we get there, it's like 2.5. So you can't check into the hotel till after 3. And I think on that particular day that we travel, I think I'll have a job centre appointment, which I'll go to. I'll just try and persuade them to see me in the morning instead. They don't like anyone going away during the week, because they say that you're breaking the terms of your commitments, which I wouldn't be. You know, I can look for jobs wherever I am in the world, and I'm not going anywhere in the world. I'm staying in this country. So yeah, I was seeing what we could do in the Lake District, but I had a look and it mentioned these tours, and oh my gosh, they're like £75 a person. It's like, no, we're not going to be doing that. If we want to go anywhere, we'll try and get one of those. If it's nice, we'll try and get one of those open deck tours where you can go upstairs and can see everything. Because I'm not sure, like, Windermere, where we're staying, and then there's another town across. It's only a small place. It's another town across called Kendal. Normally you have to go on the boat to get there. I'm not too sure how she's going to feel about that, just because she can't swim, and she gets very anxious about it, and I don't want to put her. I don't want to put her I don't want to put that on her. So I want to try and see if there's some kind of bus that will take us there. There should be. Not everyone is comfortable with getting the boat, is there? Are they? Hi, Agnes. Oh, I am so tired because of the flight today. Oh, yes, you're in Poland now. Are you visiting family or is it just a holiday? Right, we're going to try this Flower Beauty Heatwave Luminous Bronzer out in Sunrise L1. That's funny, my mum is the same way. She's just never been learnt how to swim. Well, she tried when she was younger. We'll try this brush today. So this one is the Cargo Magic Brush. She tried when she was younger, and whoever was learning her just threw her in. It's like sink or swim time. No, that's not how you get someone to swim when they're terrified of the water and terrified of drowning. Thank you very much. She will go if I really want to, but I know she is uncomfortable. Exactly. And I don't want to make my mum uncomfortable. You know, she's paying for the trip. And that's enough. Has anyone got this luminous bronzer by Flower Beauty? In particular, this shade I'm using, L1, the lightest one. Show you again. I love the fact that it looks like marbled. It looks so much like an hourglass bronzer. Yeah, it's called Sunrise. So that's happening end of August. So not too far away now. I just hope that the trains don't get cancelled. Because if the trains get cancelled at the very last minute, they'll still expect the money. Just because, obviously, they booked out the room. You can cancel up to 2 days in advance, I think. So I'd need to keep an eye out on the trains. And I said to my mum, I said, I'm a bit, like, concerned. So the train that I've looked into, I don't know my way to the Lake District anyway on the train. I've never been on the train. My ex-partner always drove us there. So I said, I'm a bit concerned, and she said, why? And I said, well, the fact that you have to change over, do you have to change over to a bus? Do you have to change over to a train? And I know they can tell me that at the train station when the tickets are booked. I think it'll be a bus. We'll see. Right, let's go in. I didn't really use this. I think I used it once last go around. This Clean Fresh CoverGirl in Sweet Innocence. I just don't know if I like it. Use this brush. So let's make sure there's no colour on it. Well, that gel that I used in my other video on my other channel, I'll show you it. This one, L'Oreal Elvive Dream Lengths curls. It says 3-day curl gel moisturising styling. So it helps with moisture, definition, anti-frizz and shine. It's got glycerin and castor oil in, which we all know castor oil is good for your hair. It does actually work, you know. My curls, I mean, I put some other product in today. My curls, like, especially the ones underneath, just watch it. Look how curly they are. And how much more healthier it is. So I use that with a special product. So if you want to see that video, I don't think it's that long. It's on the other channel, Embracing My Curls. Go and subscribe. I'm only kidding. I would appreciate it if you did, though. I put a video up. It was kind of clickbaity. It's on my TikTok, and one person unsubscribed, and it's like, oops, that obviously pissed them off. Best not put it on my makeup tutorials with Andy then. Oh dear. Wasn't meant to piss anyone off. I thought it was funny. Right, so that blush is nice. I don't think that will be going anywhere. Those curls underneath are cute. They're all pretty much defined, much more defined than they was originally. I'm glad I got it cut. It seems like, if you saw my hair before and you're seeing it now, it seems I've had a lot off. Nothing at all my mum said about that much. So basically, I think the actual hair, the good hair, was about here. And then the rest of it, I think, was here. So about that much was frayed. She said, who cut your hair before? Was that you? And I said, no. Said I had a hairdresser who didn't know what she was doing. And she went, all right. She said, the thing is, these days, you would think that when you go to hairdressing school, they would learn you. But there is nowhere you can go to learn how to cut curly girls' hair. And I'm like, what, you're kidding? And she's like, no, unfortunately not. She said, I only know. And I said, what, because you've got curly hair? She said, well, there's that. She said, but I needed to know how to cut my hair. She doesn't cut her own hair. A friend does at the salon. But she's like, I've been to TikTok to, you know, deal with clients' hair and things like that. And that's how she's learned methods like the you know, like the finger curling and things, which I did think looked nice. But it's like my mum said, your hair looks nicer like that. It doesn't look ringlets, like ringlets. I look like Curly Sue. Have you ever seen that film, Curly Sue? What the hell's going on with my hourglass blush? It's broken. Is it drying up? It's a really old one, this. So we're using this one, guys, Dim Infusion. So then I said to her, well, what about afro hair and things like that? And she went, there's no way you can go. So how did they learn? I think maybe someone might teach them. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem right, does it? Right, let's just blend that out a bit. But yeah, I was surprised to hear that. I remember when I was doing hairdressing, it was just straight cuts that they were teaching us. Perms. And I didn't finish the course. I didn't want to be a hairdresser. But at the time of me doing that course, I wanted to do hair and beauty. Well, I just wanted to do beauty. And you couldn't do one without the other. It's weird, isn't it? You know, I've got a qualification in beauty and I don't use it when I could. I want to finish that qualification off in makeup, and then maybe I could try and go self-employed. I know the job centre help people, you know, go self-employed. Well, they just give advice, I think. You'd think it would be taught as standard. That's what I thought, and it's not. I mean, there's so many people at this moment in time wanting natural curls because it seems to be the in thing to do. It's a trend. Straightening is not the trend anymore if you've got curly hair or even wavy hair. They say, sorry, I just don't understand how somebody somewhere can't do like a training school. Do you know, like P. Louise does these makeup schools? I can't believe there's not a hairdresser somewhere in the whole of the Northwest who can't do a training school and teach people how to cut curly hair. But yeah, this is it, because last time she ruined my hair, the other hairdresser, and that's my issue. That's what stopped me going for all that length of time. So we're going in with this Doll Beauty Like a Diamond. It's very old. You can see it's very old. I used to love it. Now I'm not sure. It's on the chopping block. It's nice. But is nice good enough, guys? Nobody wants just nice in the world anymore, do they? They want spectacular. Speaking, like, if I met someone and he was nice, that wouldn't be good enough for me, so I settle for makeup that's just nice. Look at me comparing my makeup to a man. Yeah, I'm just blending all this out. See, it's nice. Why don't I feel any other kind of way apart from it's nice? I don't know why I brought this back in, because I'm sure this one, yeah, this one's going. Right, I'm going to put that one back into my collection. That one's going, and I'm keeping the, was it the Betty Boop one? Something like that. They're pretty similar shades, so why I brought that one back in, I don't know. Right, now we're going in to this Hourglass palette. Last couple of days I've been using it for the bronzer and the blusher as well. I'll show you in a minute. I'll just have to cover the progress on the finishing powder. So this bronzer and that blusher, and it's looked so nice. So that bronzer is called Glistening Bronze Light, and then we've got, I think it's called Luminous Rose, the blush. But anyway, today we're just going to use the finishing powder as normal. Buff that into the skin. I'm hoping by the next update that I will have gotten rid of, not gotten rid of, I don't want to say it like that. It's a really good finishing powder. Used half of it. Okay, so that's that. I mean, I would like it a bit longer, my hair. I would like it here. I feel like it's too short. But we're in the summer and it will grow. So, Technique Glow Setter Spray. Hi, Francis. Hi, Tracy and Phoebe. Have I missed Tracy and Phoebe? Where? Do you mean Lisa, Francis? Because I always get Lisa mixed up with Phoebe and Tracy. Because Phoebe and Tracy are called Palettes, Pouts, Perfume and Panning. And Lisa's called Banning, Panning and Beyond. Lisa's my bestie. Oh, no, it's not them. No, it's not. Haha, that's it. Don't worry. You just confused me because I thought, have I been up in my own head that I've not noticed them come in here? I would have felt like such an ignorant bitch. It's not all about me on this channel, even though it's my channel. It's about you guys as well. So, you're coming just in time again, Francis, for the eyes. Sorry to disappoint. You're never a disappointment, Lisa. Right, I want to do something today with these, with this one particular shade. I think I'm going to know the outcome of it, but I'll be pissed if I have the same outcome as I did last time. Let me just say that. But there was weather conditions, like when I met Louise, it was raining, I didn't take an umbrella, and I had this particular eyeshadow on by Pastel Roses. And it went patchy. I don't know whether to wear that glitter glue. Could have been the glitter glue. But that glitter glue is not the best, but it normally doesn't. It normally, you know, helps. If that doesn't work as an eyeshadow, because it's a multi-chrome, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm going to try it on the nails. And if it doesn't work on the nails, then I'll get rid of it. It's my own stupid fault for having it so long and just not using it enough. So this is why, going forward, guys, we'll definitely be using singles. I do not want any other eyeshadows to be thrown out. There's a few that are dried up. So I've just used the Juvia's Place primer, the Eye Prep Eye Prime in shade 1, the one I always use. Now we're going in with this as usual, getting right down to it, this shade here. The thing is, I don't need the eyeshadow to last long. I need to know if it's patchy. It's what I need to know. So, okay, maybe not put the glitter primer on. Part of me wants to use this with the Colourpop High Tide and do a really colourful look. Normally I do like a very muted transition when I'm using a really colourful eyeshadow on the lid. Oh, let's just go for it. Because I've not used this palette ever since Karen bought it for me. Well, I have used it. I have used it on the channel. It's So we could start off with this mint green one here, just a splash. I don't want to go in like too dark. When I've used this palette in the past, I've just looked a smoky hot mess. This box is in the way. I need to put all that in the recycling because I did my empties in a live the other day. Sarah requested it, and sorry guys, we was just reconnecting there. Right, so that mint green is doing absolutely nothing for my lid. What lid would you wear with a mint, like a mint green eye look though? You can tell me at the end when I've gone a bit crazy all over the lid. What really makes me feel better when I'm sick like this is yellow. I feel like I've got the sunshine on my lids. Getting a bit hot as well. Right, I'm not going to get any more pigment with that. Let's move on to the next shade. Currants. This one. Oh, you can tell I've used that more than any other shade. That's more pigmented as well. I think it's probably this brush, with it being a fluffy brush. That's much better. Any idea where you picked up the bug? It could be anywhere, Lisa. Literally anywhere. I know it's not from my mum. My mum's not got it because I spoke to her about it today. No one in my sister's family have had anything like this. I just hope, because I went and saw her on Saturday, hope she doesn't get anything like it. Because, oh my gosh. Just not pleasant. I think I'd rather have a cold. Oh, we're looking vibrant. Speaking of yellow, Tammy did a golden brown look from my Natasha Denona palette. I just love those colours together. With a red lip. Tammy did. When? I'm only like 2 videos behind. Do you mean with the golden palette? That's something I'm not intending getting because I can just pull 10 shades out of my Natasha Denona golden. Sorry, gold. And it's practically the same palette. Well, it is the same palette with the same shades. So the Natasha Denona golden, in my opinion, has been brought back, or brought here, for the people that didn't get the gold palette the first go around. But people are saying she should have just left the Natasha Denona should have just left the gold palette because it's better formula. But you would expect it to be better formula with the price being double of what you would pay for the midi palette anyway. Well, I would anyway, you know, I wouldn't want the same formula, I don't think. Sorry, she didn't do a red lip. I misspoke, right? I would love that look with a red lip. Do it. Have you got the palette or anything like it? So do it. I do not have any problems putting red lips on. I would wear them every single day of the week if I could. Let's go in with Flora just on the outer V. Let's go in with this Anastasia fluffy brush that I got in one of their palettes. I'm just making sure there's no colour on. Because I've been watching, like I'm pretty much recent, up to date with Tammy. I've been watching a blend bunny, like I'm up to a blend bunny videos. So basically there's that one where she did the Sephora haul, and like the last blend bunny look, but it's not the last blend bunny look that she's gonna do. And she has also got a video out, a Walmart one I think, a haul there, and I don't know if she's put another video out, but I'm more or less up to date with her now. It's taken me ages. At one point there was 12 videos I had to catch up on, and we all know Tammy is like me, she loves the chat. I think that's why I like her, why I vibe with her. Hi Eden, how are you, hun? Queen of the red lip. I do like a red lip, you're right. I like how this is going. Remember when I used to use this, Lisa, and I'm like, don't think that's for me. I think I just want to go a bit darker. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, there's a shade Luna, which has got more of a blue tint to it. It's not spelled the same way as my niece's dog though. It's spelled Luna. So we're going with that. Oh, that's left a bit of a hot mess on my palette. Oh, taste change. I think I've just got better at doing makeup as well. Blending and things like that. Because you can pretty much use any eyeshadow that you want as long as you can blend them. Right. Okay. I really don't know what to do here now. Normally I would go in the glitter glue. Okay, let's take the palette out and let's put a tiny bit on and see what it's going to do. So, this one here, Marope. That's what it looks like. You can see it's pretty vibrant. Let me just come close and let me see. No, that needs some kind of glitter glue. It's not even sticking. I need to get the W7 Sparkle Stay. That's what I need to do. Is the colour more green or blue? You mean here? I would say it's teal. It's the High Tide palette, so it's full of greens and teals and mint greens, but this one is more blue, if you're asking that question. Right, so let's go in with this Technique Glitter Primer. I don't feel like this does a good job, guys. So it could be this, that's the problem, but I don't think I can use that Marope shade without. Right, I'm really going to let it dry down and get kind of just tacky. Oh, I see, that's pretty. What I'm going to do when I've used all the palettes, that kind of on chopping block and also the newer palettes, I think what I'm going to do is use my Colourpop ones. I've got about 30 Colourpop palettes in my collection. So we'll start there. We'll rotate them in. Maybe one a week every Shop My Stash, along with some singles. And then we'll just go through my collection. Because it's like, my mum was saying to me, do you want any of these palettes now that I bought you? And I'm like, no, because I won't get anything for Christmas or my birthday. And she's like, damn right you won't be. And I'm like, so no. Father Christmas needs to come at Christmas. Right, so I've never tried this one by Shop My Say. I don't even know if I'll be able to get into it. Because it's still got that perforated seal on it. Desi bought it for me. It's in the shade Cool Days. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Sure, she bought me another one as well. I think it's just a mint green, but I have used mint green on the eyes. So it looks like that. Let's just show you up close. Looks like that. I think that'll look nice. Let's try and put some on the eyes. Right. Why isn't it going on my eyes? Because it's pastel. Let's just warm it up. It's working, but you really have to be patient with it. If this doesn't work, then I'll go in over the top of that with my Made by Mitchell one. Oh yeah, it's definitely working. Let's start on the left eye, and if I need to come back, which I think I will do that. Oh, the left eye always gives me shit. Just because I nearly got blind when I was younger. Right, that's starting to water. You know, I've lost my... It's by Pantograph. It's like a thing that you can use here. I've lost it. I don't know where that is. But I remember putting it in some kind of... Like, it might be with all my lip liners. I remember putting it in something like that. So, shall we try this again? So again, that's what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? This is why I'll be so cheesed off if it's just gone bad. But then, it's like I said earlier, who have I got to blame, really? Yeah, this glitter glue is a hot mess. I can tell the difference anyway, let me just say that. I can tell the difference between this glitter glue and my favourite. And it's like £3.75. I'm definitely going to get one. And probably chuck the Technique one out. And I don't like being wasteful. You know I don't like being wasteful, guys. but it's too tacky. It's like it doesn't dry down. I mean, you want it to adhere to your eyeshadow, don't you? But it's like, come on, give me a break. I already know this is going to go patchy. It's alright for the time being. And this one is completely different to any of the other multi-chromes I've got. This one's smooth, whereas the other one is like flaky. Watch me be eating my words later on. If this was a long form content video, I probably would come on and show you the finished look later on. But it's not. And I know you can edit videos, like lives. I won't be doing that. It doesn't suit me to be editing things after the fact. I do like this look. It's bright, it's vibrant, but I think this shade is going to let me down. Okay, I think that'll do me for now. Let's see, let me show you these two formulas, how different they are. Let me just wipe my fingers off. Right, so that's the one I've just used, my rope. And then we've got Spectrum. You can just see how different they are, can't you? This one's smooth. This one's like a bit rougher in texture. But they're both multi-chromes. I wish they would have just stuck to being like a smooth formula and not put flakes in. Right, what do I want to do? Do I want to use this, which is by the brand Titmouse Cosmetics, or maybe use something from the High Tide palette, if there's anything in here. Could use Free Floating. Yeah, let's try that. Then I can, when I come to do my ranking videos, I can talk about this palette as well. And yeah, fair enough. For the most part, I've just used the mattes. But throughout the month, I could decide to actually do an entire video with this. And also with the... what's the other palette I used? Costa Coral. This is absolutely beautiful for this time of year. This is a palette I have never taken apart, and I don't think I will. So that's that. I enjoy how raw the live videos are when watching later if I have missed it. Also that you read comments out loud. Watching some people's lives back are worthless because you don't know what's going on. This is my point. What's the point in watching a live if the creator is just doing the makeup and not saying what the comment is, because you guys won't know what I'm talking about. I don't really agree with that. I just do these lives my way, and they seem to, like, people seem to be liking them, which I really like the fact that they are. Like, these lives do better than if I would do a normal everyday get ready with me on my other channel. So yeah, I mean, I'm all for doing live get ready with me's because I like this communication, shall we say, and I get to talk to you rather than like get to talk to you live and not in comments, because sometimes someone will leave a comment on my video and then I'll comment back and I'll never hear from them again. And it's like, if that was done in a live, it could be pinged back and forth like that. The only thing I don't like about lives is you can't leave a comment back. Like, I couldn't say something like, remember guys, only be kind and respectful to one another at the top. You can pin any of these, I can pin any of these comments here that are coming through now at the top of my live, but I can't physically do anything. And I guess that's because I'm the one that's talking. You can on premieres, I believe. Well, I can speak on premieres, so it's completely different. Oh, I love that palette. What, Coastal Coral? Do they not have the live chat show anymore thereafter? No, it completely goes, Lisa. So no one, unless you're actually shouting out the comments, which I do, no one knows what the hell is going on. And like Babe said, it's completely useless. This is why people don't watch some of the lives, but I've noticed that there's an influx into my lives after they've gone out, and that's probably because I do talk about the comments. Naomi was saying it must be so difficult to keep up with what everyone's saying, plus do your makeup. It's not, you know, because sometimes not a lot of comments come through, and then obviously when I see the comments, I try and look at the comments first. Pin this, trolls. Not welcome here. Hang on. Message pinned. Sorry guys, that was just my mum. So I'm going in with Free Floating. I've got a feeling it's going to be too dark because it looks darker when I'm looking at the palette to how it looks with the light on it. Yeah, I thought that, do you know, pin this comment, I thought that would have gone to the top. It's not, has it? No. Message retracted. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit too dark. I'll still use it and then maybe go in with that Tip Mouse Cosmetics shade over the top to lighten it a bit. So this look, what would you wear with it? What lip? Would you wear a neutral? Would you wear a gloss? I don't even know if I've got that many glosses that are kind of neutral. Right, so this is the Tip Mouse Cosmetics one in the shade Illinois, which is like a silver. And speaking of trolls, I've not really had that many in, to be honest. Like, as soon as I put things in my... What am I doing that for? It's not got a mirror. Oh my gosh. As soon as I put certain things, like filtered certain things that they couldn't say to me, then they seem to get a bit bored and they haven't been in. Like, I'll have people come in and say other things, but that doesn't seem to bother me. It's kind of like, yeah, you do you. And if it keeps happening, I'll just not, yeah, ban you a little bit. Right, let me go in with a bit more of this gel liner. It's not a bad one though, from Shop Miss A, I don't think. Yeah, did she send me a pink one as well? I can't remember. I know I got two. like when she showed them on her channel, Desi. Oh, that is so... That's not good. Well, that's probably going to dry up. She had like the entire set that Shop Miss A came out with, but because I had the ones that Made by Mitchell came out with, I didn't need them all. So I just asked for one or two of them, I think. Right, let's go in with this 17 Ultimate Lasting Curl Mascara. I'd do a cool or neutral lip. I've got a really nice Huda one, but it's too dark. It is cool, it's too dark though. It's like a brown, cool. Made by... I've got a P. Louise gloss, I think. When I bought this, I didn't think it was... I thought it was drying up. Doesn't seem to be. I am going to go over the top though with my Holy Grail mascara from 17. I need to change my top before I go to my mum's. I feel like I'm on fire here. And this flat that I live in is very, very cool. So my mum's place is always very, very hot. I can't go in this jumper. I like the look there. Oh yeah, that other mascara, sorry. I'm too busy liking the look. Too busy looking at myself in the mirror. Oh, I'm missing stuff. That's because I pinned that comment. Hello, Ralph. I'm glad you like the lives. That pleases me. So I'm just going in with my favourite mascara. So that first mascara I use really separates the lashes, makes them look longer. So these mascaras together, I mean, I look like I've got butterfly lashes. These two mascaras together work really well. And I'll definitely get this one again. I think I need to blend, especially the left eye. The left eye up here is patchy. The right eye isn't. Blimey, 75 minutes. We can talk over here. Oh, right, so I've got all these high-end ones in here. It's not all my high-end ones, but these are ones that don't really get used that much. Oh, I forgot about that little mini original recipe. No, that's not going to go today. Got a couple of lip drips by P. Louise. So all these lipsticks in here are the ones that I want to be trying. This one though, I know I like. I probably left it in there for the summer. What mascara is it? Well, I've been using two. So this 17 Ultimate Lasting, and basically what this one does is it separates each individual lash. What does it say? It says, no matter what, you can count on our fabulous Ultimate Lasting Curl Mascara with waterproof properties in the light and creamy formula. It gives lashes a perfect curl effect all day, every day. So you could just use that They're made in Italy as well, which is good. They say all the best makeup is made in Italy. And then we've got the 17 Another Level, so they work really well together. And this one says, this amazing mascara creates massive volume without weighing down lashes. A single coat offers you a striking look that lasts all day. And I can say yes to that. I feel like I'll definitely always have this one in. It's like, I had an Essence one that was my favourite, but I don't really, like, there's nowhere to shop for Essence in the UK unless you go to Just My Look, and you have to spend a minimum of £10. Well, what if you don't, like, £10 not a lot of money, but what happens if you don't want to spend £10? What if you just want to get a mascara? Right, let's see. I think that might be too brown. I feel like I want something pink leaning. Oh, this one's even worse. No, this one's the really brown one. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What's this one? That one's nice, but I don't think it's for this look. I'm really picky when it comes to mascara. I am too. Very, very, very picky. But then when I find a holy grail, I tend to like to bring it in to my collection constantly. What about these Juvia's Place ones? I'm not really a fan of these lipsticks, but see, it's too dark. Too dark. I'll show you the Huda one. Where are you? Where are you? This is my other high-end lipstick thing. I really like it. I've not worn it in a hot second, but I know it's not going to go with this look. It's too dark. Way too dark. Oh well. I'll have to find a look to go with that soon. For crying out loud. Where's it come from? Can't you tell I don't do these type of looks often because I don't have a clue what lipstick to wear. Stop it. Right, so I could wear, where's that other one? I could wear this P. Louise lip drip in the shade Honey Bunny. I don't think that's it. I don't exactly know what shade that is. It's more pink leaning. So I could wear that. Do we have just... Sometimes, if in doubt, just put a clear gloss on, isn't it? The Huda Beauty lipstick is such a nice formula. It is. It's very, very nice. That's the only one I've got. But it's not going to go with this look. I know it's not. It's just going to look too dark. I could go like pink leaning with this MCore Beauty one, which is very, very nice. This one's in the shade Petal. I think that might look nice. But let's see what I've got in this little pot here. That's cool, but that's way... That, if I put that on, that would, like, people would be thinking, well, where do I look? At her eyes, her lips. Do you know what I think I'll do, guys? Is just put this on. It's very basic. It's practically clear, but it's got a little bit of, like, you can see, can't you? It's got a, or can you see? It's got a bit of, like, purple reflecting. If unsure, if in doubt, just put a clear gloss on. thinking of those. I want to get some Pat McGrath ones this year in Black Friday sale. Do you know when she comes out with that lipstick deal, she tends to come out with the lipstick deals, but doesn't really do glosses. I'm hoping she's going to this go around. I don't even need a mirror for that to apply it. Right. It's not the most extravagant of, you know, of lips. But you could see how I was struggling. Just going to put a bit more of this eyeshadow on. Hi Tan, very nice, thank you. I think this look goes well with my eye colour and with my jumper. I think it goes well there. But the question is, guys, is it going to be patchy here? So when I went out, like I said, when I went to meet my friend Louise, it was raining. I didn't have an umbrella on. And I could see here it went patchy. And Louise said, you've got a nice... She said, you've got a nice eye colour, haven't you? And I'm like, oh, it's... No, she went, no, eye colour. And I'm like, oh, I thought you meant eyeshadow, because I was trying to say to her, it's gone patchy. And I just think the blue eyes, but they look different. Isn't it strange how, like, when you put different eyeshadow on, your eyes can look a different colour? Like, they look more blue-grey in this lighting. Anyway, going off on a tangent. As usual, we all know what I'm like over here. So, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. We'll be doing another look tomorrow with this palette. There's no more multi-chromes in here. So this week, I want to use these and these. And probably use these Colourpop ones down here. These singles. Maybe with this one. Maybe with Pixie. I could bring out the... What's that yellow palette by Colourpop that they did? That 9-pan, what's it called? I can't believe I'm having like a brain fart on that, but that palette, I want to say Call Me Sunshine, but it's not that, is it? I'm thinking of the Wet n Wild one. Oh, this one, Honey. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, you know. Most of the shades are gone, but we could use it. We could use the shades that are left in here, and then we could use this. Let me move a bit closer. Let me show you. This one's a duochrome. Again, from Pastel Roses. It goes like yellow to orange. It's in the shade Pixie. Oh, did you guys know that there's a 25% sale? See, this one feels dry. Feels like it's getting dry, and this one is one of the newer ones. Yeah, I think that would go really, really nice. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Look at that. Yellow to orange. I think that would go really, really nice with either the Honey or the Profusion Citrine palette. So I'm going to be using either one of those. I mean, I've not used this one in a while, so it would make more sense to use this. I'll see if I can find 2 more yellow shades. It doesn't matter if they came in the palette originally, but just get 2 more yellow shades. Maybe one that's lighter, and then I don't know, I'll find something. But yeah, maybe do that tomorrow. I don't know what time it will be. I've given up on telling you I'll be here at a certain time because we all know I'm not a good timekeeper. It's known in my family that I'd be late for my own funeral. So yeah. I am really going to go this time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've not already liked the video, please do so. If you've not already checked out my Embracing My Curls channel, I would love it if you head over there too. And I'll see you all tomorrow if you decide to join me. Bye, guys.